Welcome to this month's edition of the Straight Goods. So first of all, I have to apologize. I know I'm a little late, or at least I'm a little later than I would like to be. But so I went to the Rain Acre this past weekend. For those of you who don't know what that is, you can look it up. Rain, R-E-I-N, Acre, A-C-R-E, and it was amazing. And so I've been super busy since then. But wanted to make sure to get this out because the month of October was actually very interesting, especially in comparison to September. So let's get right into it. The Straight Goods Victoria Real Estate Market, October 2018. So if you guys remember from last month, what I've started doing now is versus a 10-year average, but the 10-year average is just like the last 10 Octobers. So the last 10 Octobers, including this one, so I guess technically it's 11 Octobers, because the real estate market is cyclical, and that even goes for year to year. So Octobers will be best related to other Octobers, just like Julys will be best related to other Julys. So that's what I'm doing here. So total sales for this month was 571. And if you average out the last 10 Octobers and this one, you're going to get an average of 549. So we're actually up 4% on the 10-year average, which is great. Average sales price, we're up 43.4%, which is fantastic, and I don't think anyone would expect otherwise. I mean, if you've been following real estate in BC for the last 3 years, you know it's gone up substantially. Total sales volume this month, $397.5 million. So the city of Victoria, what I've done here rather than the 10-year average is just compared to last month, so a little bit more micro. So October versus September, total sale number, actually no change. What are the odds of that? Apparently pretty good. Average sales price is down 5.2%, which is pretty minimal, to $645,000. Total sales volume $70.8 million. And you can see on the right-hand side the classes, so single-family townhouse, strata duplex, condos. You know, if you had thrown in a revenue triplex or fourplex or something, that would boost up the average sales price, but none of those sold in the city of Victoria itself this past month. Vic West total sales jumped to 23 this month, and their average sales price jumped to 639 for a total sales volume of $14.7 million. 20 condos sold, only one revenue triplex for 950. That's actually a really good deal. And then the townhouses for 850. Oak Bay is pretty much just steady Eddie on this. It doesn't seem to fluctuate too horribly much. 19 sales, so they're up a little bit versus September. Average sales price stuck around pretty much what it was last month. Only a 0.5% increase. Total sales volume $24.9 million. Esquimalt sales dipped a little bit to 21. Nothing really concerning. Average sales price up again, very marginal amount. Total sales volume 11.6 million. 10 condos sold there, townhomes, single families. So again, none of the larger ticket items such as revenue duplex, triplex, fourplex. Vic West jumped up to 21 sales this month, and their average sales price is $540.9 thousand. So it dipped a little bit, but you're going to see why on the right-hand side here. So there was 3 double wides that sold and 1 single wide that sold, so that drags it down a significant amount. Their single-family detached, pretty reasonable, $707,000 on average. Saanich East was a big player this month, so they had 88 total sales, which is up 15.8%. And they always sell quite a bit, but it's nice to see it rebound in October. Their average sales price, I mean, it pretty much didn't change at all. I almost put didn't change, but then I thought, you know what, if they go back to last month's video, then they'll nail me for it. So it technically changed, just very marginally. Total sales volume $77.8 million. Saanich West had 36 sales. Again, pretty much sticking around just a little bit. Average sales price only up 3.9%. Total sales volume 26.5. Souk had a really good month last month, and they pretty much repeated it this month. So though their sales were down, 9%, their average sales price was up 16.7, so more than made up for it. Total sales volume $16.2 million. And you'll see here the condo sold for more than the average sale price of a single family detached. Crazy. Langford got back up to healthy numbers from September to 82 total sales. Their average sales price only dipped 0.3%, $554,000. They did have 2 double wides and 1 single wide sell.
though most months they'll have something like that going on as well. And they had a revenue duplex to kind of balance that out. So all around good showing from Langford, $45.4 million. Machosen jumped to 3 sales. Again, Machosen's not really a big mover and shaker. Average sales price 1.03 million, total sales volume 3 million. Nothing else to see here. Colwood took a dip to 18 sales. Their average sales price only jumped 0.6. So their total sales volume $11.8 million. Highlands was so boring I forgot to add the digit. The total sales, one sale for 622,000, which is crazy low for the Highlands. So I should really look into what exactly that was. Like maybe half of a broken mobile home in a driveway. I'm not really sure. Total sales volume 622. North Saanich was up to 12 sales. Average sales price was up 56.5% to $1.3 million. Total sales volume 15.5. The really healthy number of single families going in that area, and I think that's really positive because the popular belief was that homes over $1 million around North Saanich or in Oak Bay or whatever, that market was really going to hurt this month because of what happened last month. But it's good to see that those are moving. Sydney. I love Sydney. So it's great to see their sales are back up to 30. Average sales price, went down 12.3% to 597,000. Total sales volume 17.9 million. But have a look at the numbers on the right here. Strata duplex units selling for $881,000 on average. Single family homes only selling for 787.5 on average. So for those of you who are investors out there, like Sydney is all about the duplexes right now. It's crazy. If you drive around Sydney, you'll see some really huge, beautiful duplexes. They have half duplexes. They're selling for like $1.2 million. It's ridiculous. And they have blanket zoning. If any of that makes sense to you and that's something you want to do, you should reach out to me and we'll make it happen. Anyway, on to the next. Central Saanich is down to 26 sales. Average sales price has jumped significantly though to 38.6%. Total sales volume $17 million. The Gulf Islands sitting at 25 sales for last month, which is still really good. Average sales price technically down 14.7% to 690. Total sales volume 17.2.
Thank you for joining me for this month's edition of the Straight Goods. I'm really bullish on Victoria, and going to the Rainacre in Vancouver and listening to Don R. Campbell, someone else that you should be listening to regularly. Man, the guy is a mad scientist of real estate, and the statistics, and not just statistics, but like making sense of them and what they actually mean, really has me jazzed up about Victoria. I was always a believer in Victoria just because it's the island, and who doesn't want to live on the island? I mean, according to BMO, 15% of all baby boomers in Canada want to retire to Victoria. 26% of all Albertans, same survey, want to retire in Victoria. It's crazy. Anyway, there's far more than that to Don R. Campbell's spiel. Again, he's a genius. So it has me really bullish on the Victoria market moving forward. And I guess we're going to see how that goes, because every month I'm going to be right here delivering the straight goods. So thank you very much. Share this with a friend if you found it informative. If you have any questions or concerns about real estate and you want a professional opinion, please feel free to reach out. I love talking real estate. Ask my wife. It's actually a little annoying to her sometimes because I'm just quite passionate about it, to be honest. So reach out. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye.